to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION.
Chas McCormick will be the hitter, the right-handed left fielder. McCormick had a breakout year last year. He had 273 with 22 homers and 70 RBIs. Up and down the lineup.
It's really
If you're looking for an easy spot, I'm sorry, there's not one.
not one. There's no Martin Maldonado at the end. Martin Maldonado, when his easy out, is in Chicago.
Bases loaded, 2 men out here in the very first inning. The pitch to McCormick is up high.
A few years ago, there was a battle between McCormick, they were both kids, and the then Houston Astro Jose Siri. They kept switching back and forth and back and forth.
Pitch is a strike, fastball up and on the inside.
And so finally, obviously, McCormick won the battle because Siri's no longer here. I think actually they made the right choice for the kind of lineup they have.
Now here's the 1-1. Caught on a missed high fastball, 1 and 2. You know, Siri is, you think he doesn't hit at all, and he doesn't, but when he hits, it goes out. He hit 25 home runs last year.
Yep. But McCormick really, once he got to, sometimes you need to have them play every day.
1-2, up high, 2 and 2.
You know, and not be afraid that if you go 0 for 4, you're going to get sent down a Round Rock or wherever they are. Sent down a Round Rock or wherever they are, and that's what they were doing, and McCormick won the job. Can't remember who they got for Siri.
Oh, there's a very big pitch. This loaded 2 out. If Susan and I don't communicate at times, the reason is we can barely hear each other.
It's really
so noisy in this joint. Now here's the payoff. Swung on, lined up the middle. There's a base hit center field. Alvarez scores. Tucker scores. Abreu goes to third. It's a 2-run single for McCormick. And the Astros grab a 2-0 lead.
And this is what you want to do if you're McCormick, and you just met the ball. Doesn't have a big, long swing. And we're looking at it again. Trevino is setting up high, and it got too much in the middle of the plate. He was trying to go outside corner with that, and it got too much in the middle of the plate. But McCormick didn't try and do too much. He just met the ball.
Well, here's the catcher we've been talking about, Yanir Diaz. He's a right-hand hitter, and Diaz playing behind Maldonado. Hit 282, 23 homers, and 60 RBIs. Pitched up high, 1-0. Also, think about how many pitches Cortez has thrown this inning.
Well, here's the thing. He's almost at 30 pitches. Here's the thing about Diaz. He come in late in games, so most of his at-bats were late in games, and he still had those numbers.
1-0, hot foul back. The count of 1-1. Guy came up to in the lobby of the hotel. He said, I saw you got hit. Where did you get hit? How did
You'll never stop hearing about that.
Here's the 1-1. First and third, 2 out, 2 in. Pitch. Line to right field is a base hit. Abreu scores. McCormick stops at second. It's a base hit on an RBI for Diaz. And the Astros have a 3-0 lead.
And there is some running around in the Yankees bullpen, which is in straight center field, and we really can't see it. And that is, I do see that it is number, let's see who that is.
Now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And the Yankees have begun their bullpen.
And I see,
that's Nick Birdie.
Yeah, and this is the story. Nick Birdie, who has been hurt his entire career. He throws really hard.
The pitch to Pena is a strike. Pena at 263 last year. 10 homers, 52 RBIs. Every single one of these players hit double-figure home runs. Runners lead first and second. Pitch, caught and missed. And the count 0-2 to Pena.
And a lot of people think that Pena trying to do better than his Rookie of the Year. Tried too hard last year, so they dropped him down. You can see that because he was up at the top of the order for a while. You see that Joe Espada trying to take a little pressure off him.
0-2 coming. A little chopper to Cortez. Throws the first in time. The inning is over. Great inning, though, for Houston to begin the year. 3 runs on 3 hits from 2 left. And at the end of 1 inning play in the first game of the year, Houston 3, the Yankees nothing. On WFAN Yankees radio, electrified by the G4xE lineup.
You want a sub made the authentic Jersey way? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want a radio idea? You go to me. Like this. I'm a talking dog that only talks about Jersey Mike's. My owner says, "Hey, buddy." And I'm like, "Get me an authentic Jersey sub." He says, "That's all you ever think about." And I say, "No. I also think about teaching myself to drive the Jersey Mike's, but until I figure that out, you're all I have." Woof, woof. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. Jersey Mike's, a club above.
When the pride is our future, every day is the match of our lives. In all my years of playing around the world, I have never seen a brighter soul than Kiara. You will never know what it took for her to be here. Together with her world-class team, Kiara triumphed over a rare cancer that nearly stole her future as a dancer. When we unite around one goal, that is when we win. See Kiara's story at MontefioreEinstein.org/Kiara.
Yankees baseball is brought to you in part by Bosch Auto Parts. Bosch makes a full line of quality automotive parts for your gasoline or diesel systems. Bosch Auto Parts are available at the Parts Authority, where the answer is yes.
Let's get moving with Centers Healthcare. Centers Healthcare has a different approach to care. Here, you rehab, relax, recover, and go home. Our state-of-the-art technology empowers your rehab journey with us. Healing from surgery now comes with amenities like Starbucks, smart TVs, and personalized recreation. At Centers Healthcare, what matters most is getting you back to the life you had. Visit centershealthcare.com today or call us at 800-305-9151. Centers Healthcare. We're not just care. We are care that moves you.
Yankees have a chance to be much better if IFF. Pitch to Stanton is a strike. And Suzyn, I think Stanton and Volpe have to hit much better. If they do, let's say they hit 260. What an improvement that would be on the Yanks. Stanton and Volpe both have great power. Pitch hit on the ground to short. Jeremy Pena fields and throws in time, 1 away.
Storage Post is your local self-storage expert. Rent a unit online today and experience the Storage Post difference, the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Now here's Anthony Rizzo with 1 out, no one on. Rizzo missed more than half the year with a concussion. They had not discovered that at the beginning, and he hadn't hit for 2 months. But, and I mentioned this before on a talk show that Suzyn and I did. He takes a pitch outside. What a tough guy. He was having double vision, and he still played. Guys are throwing 98, and he has double vision. Is that scary? He's a pretty tough guy. The 1-0 is high 2-0.
You know, he showed me once on an iPad where he thought the ball was over the plate on the outside part, but it was inside and up. He could have gotten killed.
Oh, absolutely. Here's a guy on the mound throwing 96, 97, 98, and he's having trouble with double vision. My goodness. Pitch is low, but it tells you what a competitor he is to keep on playing. And as Suzyn said, you really could get killed. Well, 3-0. Last year, Rizzo had 244, 12 homers, and 41 RBIs. He did it all the beginning of the year. And then he was in a collision, had a concussion, and absolutely could not hit. The 3-0, up high ball 4, so Rizzo is on 4 straight.
You know,
it's funny, the lefty walks the lefty on 4 straight.
And isn't that interesting? Because, you know, Rizzo, when he's going well, he will walk all the time. He'll take his walks also. And the Yankees missed that last year with him out of the lineup.
Oh, they sure did. So here is Anthony Volpe. Now, Volpe did everything right but hit for average. He was swinging too hard. He's a right-hand hitter. 1 on, 1 out. Pitch is low outside. Volpe, I know he hit 209, which is awful. He's got to be 260 and above. But he had 21 homers, 60 RBIs, and a lot of stolen bases.
Well, the stolen bases are terrific. The homers are good, but that isn't what his job is.
1-0. He's low, 6 straight out of the strike zone.
And he knows it. He revamped his swing. It's a flatter swing. We talked about it in spring training. He worked with James Rosen and Pat Rossler, who are both here now working, and it's flatter. He doesn't have as big a path, not that uppercut anymore.
The 2-0 is a strike just on the outside corner. One cute thing, Susan. Rizzo and Abreu at first base are talking and laughing. Both Chicago first basemen for years.
Yep,
Rizzo with the Cubbies and Abreu with the White Sox, so they know each other. Now here's the 2-1 to Volpe. He lines one up the middle. There's a base hit center field. Rizzo stops at second as Myers throws in.
And that's what they want. That's what you want. Take what's there. You've got that flat swing. Here comes that ball. You can go right to it.
I think, as you do, he has a lot of ability, and once he starts to make contact more often, not chase pitches, he's going to be a terrific player. He is a terrific player, but, I mean, he's got to hit better. Well, first and second, 1 out, and here is Alex Verdugo. Verdugo with Boston at 264, 13 homers, 54 RBIs. He's a lefty hitter who hits to left field. Pitch swung on. There's a looper. It is a base hit to left field. Rizzo will hold at third. So that's what Verdugo does. He's really going to help the Yanks. He puts the bat on the ball.
And he's got...
And you know how...
I love that.
I was wounded last year. They couldn't get on base.
He has the biggest smile on his face. First at bat, first hit as a Yankee. You're going to like watching him play. Look at him. Look at the smile on his face that he's gotten his first hit.
So the Yankees down 3-0 have loaded the bases with 1 out for 8 and 9. Here is Jose Trevino, the right-hand hitter. Yankees are going to be helped by the left-hand hitting catcher Austin Wells, too. So Trevino steps in. Now Jose hit 210, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. Injured, didn't play a lot. He's a right-hand hitter. He's got the bases loaded, 1 out. And Valdez deals low inside 1-0.
And Trevino had wrist problems, had surgery on that wrist. That is really tough to come back from. But he seems pretty good now.
I can guarantee you that neither starter is going to pitch very long in this game because they're both throwing a lot of pitches.
Yeah, Valdez is going to hit 30 here in a minute.
Bases loaded, 1 man out, and here's the 1-0 to Trevino. Caught on and missed on a breaking ball, and the count 1-1. Yankee fans, shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store at NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap. Major League Baseball. Now the lefties 1-1. Myers strike fastball outside corner 1-2.
And I know it's hard with this team, but this is the time to try and get the Astros. No Justin Verlander, no Luis Garcia, no Jose Urquidy, and no Lance McCullers. They're all on be back, but not soon.
1-2. Hit on the ground double play ball to short.
Feed second. There's one on the first. It's a double play. A 6-4-3 DP. Well, the Yankees again put him on, but don't score him. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. Now, at the end of an inning and a half, 3-0 Houston on WFAN Yankees radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
101 years ago, the original Yankee Stadium was completed, and all throughout this time, Calvary Hospital is also...